What is up, guys? Bruce Lee are back at you again with yet another toy review. This time we have the DC Multiverse Clayface. Yes, big boy right here. Holy crap. I think this is almost about as big as the Swamp Thing packaging. Maybe a little bit smaller, but not by much. There's a nice product of Clayface right there. On the back, on right here, it says Clayface from DC Rebirth. And yeah, so we're not going to waste any more time, guys. Let's just go on ahead. Let's crack this sucker open. And here's Clayface out of his packaging. First things first. Stand. And baseball card. There's the back right there. Pause it now if you want to read it. And not going to lie, guys, this is a pretty good figure, you know? Not a bad, like, giant monster size figure. You know, I can definitely see some people liking this guy. Yeah, we're going to get a closer look at that mug. That is really, really cool, guys. That is a very cool Clayface. I'm not sure which... I know it's from DC Rebirth, but I'm guessing they took the inspiration from Detective Comics when Clayface became a good guy and he teamed up with the Bat family. So I don't know if this is what this particular Clayface could be. Although, let's be honest, you could either have him as a good guy or a bad guy, especially with this particular type of look right here. I think it'll go either way. But yeah, here's right here. I love all the detail. Look at this. The rocks and the little pebbles. I don't know what are those supposed to be, but it looks like clay right here. And of course, these are little spike thingies right here. This is very, very cool. Also, he does have this bit of orange right here, and he also has it right here on his arm. I noticed. I don't know, it kind of looks like mud or like dirt. It kind of looks like Sloppy Joe's to me. But yeah, and there's his feet right here. Very cool. There's the back side of the figure. Again, you get more of that muddy type of texture. The rock. Are these like faces? Yo, that is so cool and really creepy at the same time. Man, Todd killed it with the detail on this figure. Look at that. There's another face right here on his shoulder. Man, dude. And there's that. I don't think that's I think, yeah, that is a skull. Man. I gotta say, detail-wise, this is pretty on point. I mean, there's tons of little details. Even the feet right here. It looks like puddles of like mud. But not bad, guys. This is really good detail. I gotta say, the detail on this is very, very good. Alright, real quick, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at his articulation. First off, the head doesn't really do much. I mean, it's really this piece right here. This back piece kind of hinders it a little bit. So the head can't really do anything. It can kind of rock side to side, but that's about it. But he does have, yes, he has jaw articulation. So you can have, you know, it move down and everything. And I got to say, the details inside of the mouth are very, very cool. Oh, that looks so gross, but it looks so cool at the same time. And his torso articulation. So he has like upper torso articulation, but he also has waist swivel right here. I gotta say, the upper torso articulation is kind of limited because this whole thing right here is a soft, you hear that? It's like a hollow type of plastic, and then it has this rubbery, cushiony type of deal right here. So it does kind of hinder the upper torso articulation, but not too bad, you know what I'm saying? And the shoulders go outward, they go forward, they go back. He does have a single hinge in the elbow right here. Mine is pretty darn stiff, so yeah, it doesn't bend very much forward. So yeah, and of course the arms, they move back, they move, oh man, they move forward like that. He does have a swivel right here on his wrist. It's pretty stiff on mine. And then the legs, they go forward, they do go outward. No, oh, he does have upper thigh swivel. Holy crap. And the knee, he doesn't have not much of a good knee bend. But yeah, but it does swivel and nothing in the feet. But it's not a bad thing because This figure actually does have an easy time standing up. He's not, actually, now that I think about it, him having a hollow torso right here is pretty smart on McFarlane's part, because I have a feeling like if this was like hard plastic, he would have been way too top heavy. So him having a hollow shell right here, I think is pretty smart because he's easier to stand. But you know the drill. What are we going to get into, guys? Some size comparison. And here he is standing next to the Mattel Clayface. Yeah, remember this guy? This guy was a Build-A-Figure back in 2016, I want to say. Somewhere around there. That wave was actually amazing. It had Two-Face, it had Rebirth Superman, and a couple other figures. I think it had Jessica Cruz as well, but yeah, I have this guy. And it is kind of nice. You know, yeah, they're roughly around the same height right here. Although I do got to say, the articulation on the Build-A-Figure Clayface from Mattel is way better than this one. But this one has way, way better detail than this one does. So, you know, pick and choose. Like I said, if this is your only Clayface, if this is a Clayface that you want to go for it. It is not a disappointment. And here he is standing next to another Mattel Build-A-Figure of mine. This is the Mattel Killer Croc Build-A-Figure from the Batman wave from a couple years ago. And yeah, pretty nice to have these two together, right? That's awesome. And of course, he's a Batman villain. We got to get him next to the Rebirth Batman, next to Rebirth Clayface. Pretty good scaling. I like the fact that they made him look like a hulking, like monster type of dude. So this works really, really well in my opinion. And to get him against another heavy hitter, here he is standing next to the SDCC exclusive Darkseid figure. And here he is standing next to the Justice League 2021 Steppenwolf. And just because, I got to get him right next to my boy King Shark. And so yeah, not gonna lie guys, this is a pretty cool figure. There are a lot of great things about this figure. The detail, the articulation, you know, could be improved in some areas, but I understand why, because this is a massive figure. And like I said, I do think having this hollow shell right here in the upper torso, that is a very smart thing on Mcfarlane because it makes it easier to stand. And not to mention, you still get a lot of great detail within the sculpt and everything. I can see why some people may want to pass up on this figure. Some people may say, well, this is just a glorified statue with just movable parts. And hey, I understand that point. I really, really do. But I think this is a very, very cool figure. As of which figure do I prefer? Do I prefer the Mattel Clayface or this one? Articulation-wise, Mattel, detail-wise, Mcfarlane. Mcfarlane killed it on the sculpt, the detail, the skulls that are in like his shell right here. That's just so cool to me. I don't know. I think it's a really good figure. And like I said, if you don't have a Clayface figure, if this is your only Clayface or your only accessibility to Clayface, get him. I highly recommend you guys get him. But, yeah, definitely worth a buy, definitely worth a pickup. I saw this guy at Target. You never know where you can find yours. If you see it, grab it. Get it right now, because this one is out, and also the Titan Joker figure from the Batman Arkham Asylum video game. Yeah, that figure is out. I got this one because this is the only one that I wanted. So, yeah, definitely great pickup, great purchase. And that's all I have to say, guys. So, thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more content. And as always, grow older, grow wiser. Get right, grow closer to God. Never be afraid to be who you are, and never stop being a geek. God bless you guys. Thanks so much for watching my video. This is Bruce Lear for Life signing out.